Alright, this is a video I'm going to be doing for Chronos and for PHOB, but this one is Chronos specifically. This is just going to kind of be a video of me calibrating their PHOBs, just so I don't just hand them this controller and like, trust me, it's magic. I do want to educate you guys on kind of what it does. So every time you plug in, may flash your OEM only, please. Please. You don't want to hurt this controller, basically. You could fry the board plugging it into a sketchy adapter, so please don't do that. So yeah, press B. The controller will wake up. You will have to do that once per plug-in. You'll just have to hit B once and it'll start up the controller. So yeah, I do, like I said, I already have this calibrated, but I kind of want to show you the calibration just so you know it's real. So yeah, I'm going to take the controller on a safe mode. I will send you the commands. Most of the stuff I would leave up to me. It's basically impossible to accidentally put it in the developer mode per se while you're playing, so don't worry about it. But if you want the commands, ask for them, I'll send them to you. We're going to do the analog stick first here. So I'm going to do another command for that. And what's going to happen here, C6 is going to tell me where to put the analog stick, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to hit L or R, and it's going to take that reading. So right now it's asking for 0. I'm going to flick the stick around. It says 0. R. Now it's asking me to go all the way into this notch. So I'm going to come from above and below. Make sure I'm really getting the full notch there. All the way in. And then I'm going to go through and do that with every notch. It is asking me to go back to 0 every time, as you can see up there as well. Remember, I'm making sure that I'm going all the way in there every time. See? And now it's going to ask me for the 4 angle notches. So up right, up left, I'm going to skip this part because this is for notch controllers for Melee. Those are basically useless for Ultimate. That's why you don't see them. And I don't know how to notch controllers, so we're going to skip through this phase. This would be for like wave dash notches and stuff like that. Okay, now it's going to ask me to calibrate these 4 angles again, because these are really important. This is something that is not consistent across OEM controllers. Actually, the calibration in general is not consistent amongst OEM controllers. These angles are big dead zones, you know, for up B and side B. So it's really important that these 4 up right, up left, and down right are calibrated really correctly. So it's just going to ask me for these readings again. I'm just going to, you can see now I'm not like getting on the stick. I'm just kind of more naturally doing it as you would. I'm still making sure to push all the way into it from both sides. I'm doing it more naturally per se. All right, and just like that, after doing the 4 angles again, the analog is calibrated. You can see, first try, perfect 100. Even a little over sometimes, but that's fine. The accuracy on these controllers is absolutely incredible. I've already done the C6. I'm not going to do that one again, just because you kind of know how it works with proof of concept with the analog stick. The C6 I've calibrated the same way. And now I'm gonna shift over here. Unplug from my PC. We'll go over to Ultimate now. Oh, also, for the Mayflash and OEM adapters, for the PHOB to work, you will need both the rumble cable and the black cable plugged in. Just because of the power consumption. It's not that big of a deal. There's 3 USB ports. If you're playing someone with a Pro controller, there still should be space for their Pro controller and both the USB ports from the GameCube adapter. All right, So like I said, you have to hit B to wake up the controller. We're in ultimate now. I don't know, we'll just do Peach. Because, I don't know, I feel like she has some pretty accurate inputs in this game. So like I said, I have it calibrated now. I've already have the snapback and x-axis delay set. So you don't have to worry about that. Basically what I did for you guys is I did put snapback, so you guys have no snapback. Even with your custom sticks, there's no snapback. Vertical or horizontal. But in terms of the filtering settings, in terms of like analog delay, I kept those off for now. Because I kind of want you to experience how snappy and accurate this controller is. And if you don't like how snappy it is, that's fine. And we can adjust that. But I do think, there we go. Yeah, I don't play Peach. Yeah, there we go. So, PHOB is calibrated. Yeah, everything seems to be working great. So yeah, thank you for getting this from me. Thanks for being a super loyal customer, and I can't wait for you and shoot to absolutely murder people on these controllers. It'll be very, very hilarious to see what you guys can do to people on these. And just for this last part, just for fun, I might cut this out of the video, but who cares? So this is same thing. I plugged in, I pressed B. Melee is a great way to test controllers, just because of how precise the inputs have to be. Also keep in mind I don't play Melee, alright? So don't make fun of me if you do play Melee. But just kind of flex the digital triggers. Yeah, you see? They work in Melee as well as in Ultimate. And I think it's really fun to play Luigi and just mess around. Because these triggers, like I said, they work in Melee too. I don't even play Luigi. I'm just messing around doing this stuff. So, have fun with it, man. Thank you.